Hey there, I'm writing a lesson plan. It's funny because it's a history course that I've taught literally for 40 years, but I've been asked to do it possibly one last time, so I'm absolutely determined to make it fresh and invigorating for myself, because if I'm bored with a subject, the students are certainly going to be bored with the subject. So I've gone back to first principles. I know the subject inside and out, backward and forward, but that can be a recipe for failure, because you forget stuff and you go off on a tangent, right? So even after all these years, I still replan my lesson plans. I was asked to do this about a month ago. I have 3 lectures in 2 weeks hence. These will be professionally recorded and they will be added to my site. But I was going through my old lesson plans, I was going through my old PowerPoint, and I'm like looking at it going, what was I going to be saying then? So went out this morning, got a bunch of sticky notes, and I've gone back to the old tried and true, because I have a visual memory and I have a visual imagination. So starting with my introduction, the first major points I'm making, they're going to be learning, why they're going to be learning it, where they're going to use it, and flowing down with my main teaching points to my enabling objectives, the points that I'm making. And right here, this green column, are the accompanying images that I'm going to use on my PowerPoint. And now, because I can look at this and go, I need to say this before I say this. And in this case, I'm cutting up bits of lesson plan. And that will go there. So I'm going to keep fiddling around with this and looking at it and just waiting for creativity to pop up and say, okay, you should emphasize this part, you should de-emphasize this part, you should drop this point, and either add a note or such like that. And I'll just keep playing with this, because it shouldn't be much longer than the length of the table, but I'm going to keep playing with this until I'm satisfied, and then I'm going to take detailed notes of the whole thing, so that I'll be constructing my lesson plan from this pretty much in its finished form. So yeah, it may seem, well, it is old school, it may seem clunky, but it works for me. So away we go. Cheers.